Calvin Castine at the Lester M. Rock Memorial Field. It's the 14th day of July, Bastille Day 2010. And the second half, or the, may not be a half, but it's the second portion of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League season is about to get underway. It'll be the number 2 team in the A Division, Big Earl's Restaurant / Plattsburgh Bass Club. And their opponents will be the number 3 team, Labatt's Blue. Labatt's Blue and Earl's met one time in the first round. There are 26 teams in the league. They play each other one time. And that gives you 25 games. And the top teams move into the A. The middle teams move into the B. And the bottom 8 teams are in the C division. This is Mike Welk leading off for Labatt's Blue. Labatt's lost their last game of the early part of the season. Give them their 3rd loss, and that put them in 3rd place. Big Earl's has 2 losses, one of them being at the hands of Labatt's Blue, the other being against the number 1 team, American Legion Post 16-19. Here's Tom Perry, Mark Tatro on the pitching rubber, Caleb Castine behind the plate. At first base, you got Corey Russell, who's moved over to the squad apparently. Laporte reached down and caught it. That looks like it had him fooled. Donnie Laporte caught that off the top of his sneakers. It's a muggy night. Temperature's only about 71 or so. But it's muggy. Here's Jocko DeMars Jr. So number 1 team is American Legion Post 16-19, which is predominantly the World Warehouse team from the past several years. Second place is Big Earl's, and 3rd place, the defending champion, Labatt's Blue team. So those 3 are expected to finish 1, 2, 3 when the dust settles. DeMars Jr. hits it back to Jason Mayette. Welk will advance to 2nd. We have 2 down. Gary Levine coaching at first base. Kevin Levine coaching at 3rd base. Here's Neil Stevens, the cleanup man. And he takes a strike from Tatro. Second base, you got Jared Perrier. Kyle Perrier's at shortstop. Laporte goes back to the fence and hauls it in. And at 3rd base, we got Randy Eversole back there. The outfield, you've got Mayette, Laporte, Stacy Perrier, and Chug Hemingway. We're heading for the bottom of the 1st. Scoreless in West Plattsburgh. It's really nice to see Scott Lemire out there behind the plate for the Labatt's Blue team. There's Jared Perrier leading off in the bottom of the 1st. Kevin Levine pitching. Scott seriously injured last fall in a hunting accident, and he lost the bottom portion of one of his legs. So he's out there, and you've seen him. I'm not sure if he's played. Nice comebacker there to Levine. Not sure if he's played before, but it's nice. The first time we've seen him behind the plate, and it's nice to see that he's back. Obviously, with portions of a prosthetic leg, he's going to be slowed down a bit, but it's great to see him being able to be out there. Kyle Perrier hits it to, that must be Ian Brown in right center. We have 2 outs. And Donnie Laporte steps in. It's tough to, the lighting here, you got right where the batters are, then when we get to the outfield, we don't have quite enough light, so it's tough to keep our camera set at a light that gives us a fair balance. Strike one. Bottom half of the first, no score, 2 outs. Laporte hits a shot to left field. Neil Stevens will pick it up. And Laporte will settle for a 2-out single. Now here's Jason Mayette. Just missed. Keith Riel calling the balls and strikes. Line shot to Tom Perry. And he eats it up for the out. Bumping on the bases is TK Jr., Tommy Kowalski Jr. No score. Both clubs send up 4 in the first with nothing across. Bastille Day, July 14th, 2010. Pleasant evening in the North Country. David Puryear will lead off for the Labatt's team. In the second inning, Eversole camps under in foul territory. 1 down. Now here's Ian Brown. He takes it short. No wind. The air is kind of just sitting there. Line shot. Going to be off the base of the fence. Laporte fires it into second. And it'll be a double for Brown. Now we got Chris Puryear. 0-0. Hit to Kyle Puryear. He boots it, and Chris Puryear will be on. Jocko DeMars, a senior, will swing at the first offering. Hits it to Puryear. Puryear over to first. Nice scoop there by the first sacker, Corey Russell. So one from Kyle Puryear to to Jared Puryear. Too many Puryears and Puryears here. So one from Kyle to Jared over to Corey Russell for the out. Nothing across, and we're going to the bottom of the second. Scoreless. Stacy Puryear is at the plate. Takes ball 1 to start the bottom half of the second inning. A scoreless ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike from Levine. Comebacker. Levine to Puryear, and we have 1 down. Now Caleb Castine, the catcher. Touches the edge of the mat for a strike. 1-1 pitch. Base hit. Now here's Corey Russell. Joined the team for the second half of the season. It's kind of like the July 31st deadline in Major League Baseball, where you can add players. 2 down. Third baseman Randy Eversole. Takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chug Hemingway on deck. Eversole drives it into center. Should be first and second. Montpelier is at first base. Scott McCormick's the second baseman. Tom Perry is at third, and Ian Brown. Excuse me, Tom Perry's at short. Ian Brown is at third base. Here's Chug Hemingway with 2 outs and 2 on. Mark Tatro on deck. Levine checking his defense. Pitch to Hemingway is chopped to the left side. Perry takes the short toss to Brown for the out, and we're going to go to the third inning, still scoreless in West Plattsburgh. Scott Lemaire is the batter, and leading off the third inning, chops it to short. Jared Perrier over to Corey Russell. We have 1 down. Now I'll bring up Scott McCormick. No score here in the top half of the third. McCormick hits a fly ball to right center. Stacy Perrier is back. We have 2 down. 0-0 on the scoreboard. It's Kevin Levine with the top of the order to follow. Pitch from Tatro is taken for a ball. 1-1 pitch. Up the middle, Levine comes through with a base hit. And I'll bring up Mike Welk. Tatro's first pitch is a ball. Popped up. Kyle Perrier back in the outfield for the catch. Nothing across through 2.5. We're still scoreless here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Mark Tatro hits the first pitch in the bottom of the third to Jocko DeMars Jr. We'll have 1 out. And I'll bring up Chris Boutin. Pitch to Boutin is swung on, and he's got a base hit. Gets away briefly from Chris Perrier. And Boutin will be on. And Neil Stevens, Jocko DeMars Jr., Chris Perrier, and Mike Welk in the outfield for Labatt's Blue. No score here in the bottom of the third, and Jared Perrier takes a ball. Souvenir for a lucky fan. One pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Now it's 3-1. Strike 2. 3-2. Still tries to use the lines. Whoa, Boutin just barely back. Hard tag. Hard tag by David Perrier. Oh, 2 down. Kyle Perrier at the plate. Off the back, the heel of the glove of McCormick. Boutin on his horse. He's safe at third. Runners at the corners. Good hustle there by Chris Boutin. Now we got Donnie Laporte. He tries to go knee. He's going to send it to the fence. He's going to score. He's going to be having inside the park home run. Donnie Laporte, look at this guy fly. Look at that guy fly. Donnie Laporte just hit an inside the park home run to break open his scoreless ball game. Hit it in the left center field gap area, just out of the grasp of a diving Jocko DeMars Jr. Here's Jason Mayette, hits a comebacker to Levine. He goes to Hawk Purrier for the out. 3 runs for Big Earls. We got a lot of ball game to go, but at the moment it's 3-0 in favor of the team in blue. Strike one. It's not the 4th of July. It's Bastille Day, but the Labatt's blue team would like to set off some fireworks here in this 4th inning. Tom Perry hits it out of play. Foul. 0-2 the count. On the ground, Kyle Perry boots it, fires to the Russell. Not quite in time. Not quite in time. Tommy Kopolowski says he's safe on a banger. Bang banger, in fact. Now they got Jocko DeMars Jr. And if he gets on, Neil Stevens could tie this with one mighty swing, but he's not going to get on. He's going to go all the way around. Jocko DeMars Jr. puts it where the lights don't shine. And it's a 3-2 ball game. So Neil Stevens still has a chance to tie it, but not quite as dramatically. A 3-run homer would be much more dramatic. Is hit deep. It is just beyond the grasp of Donnie Laporte. Neil Stevens has tied it up 3-3. So it is now 3-3 in the 4th, and Hawk Purrier at the plate. That's going to be out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Base hit. Nobody out here. Ball gets away. Caleb Castine, who'd run toward first base. Wasn't where that ball ended up here. He was backing up. I'll throw to first. So Purrier is in scoring position. Nobody out, and Ian Brown the batter. Two balls, no strikes. High and deep. Laporte watches it go over the fence. 2 more for the Labatt's blue team. There's Chris Purrier. And he's got a base hit.
Come on, senior.
Still nobody out. And Jocko DeMars Sr. at the plate.
That's it. 2 guys.
We were fiddling around with our controls and ended up with some video problems here. We now have 2 outs, 7-3. So we missed a few batters. Our apologies to everyone that we missed. Bases are empty. Kevin Levine is at the plate. We missed several batters here. Apologies to the Labatt's Blue Boys. They now lead 7-3. I think Jocko Sr. was up. He got a double. Then Lemaire and McCormick made outs, but I think McCormick got a sacrifice to score a senior. Lemaire maybe got the sacrifice. Levine is on, and Mike Welk is up. He is the 11th batter of the inning. 7 runs in here in the 4th. Off Tetro's glove, Welk gets a base hit. McCormick running for Levine, stops at second. Now we have Tom Perry, who led off the inning. He takes a strike. First and second with 2 outs. And they're not done yet. McCormick scores. Jocko DeMars Jr., his 2-run homer, got his team on the scoreboard earlier in this inning. He's going to add a 3-run homer to it. And that's going to make it 11-3. Neil Stevens also homered his previous trip in this inning. Takes a strike from Tetro. And he goes back-to-back again. With Jocko DeMars Jr. That'll make it 12-3. 2 outs. Only 2 outs have come when the camera was off, so maybe for Big Earl's restaurant's sake, I should shut the camera off again. There's Hop Purrier. Strike 1.
Line drive, come on.
Laporte back, makes the catch. And the top half of the 4th is 5. As I was saying before Mark Tetro started swearing, top half of the 4th is finally over, not before Labatt's Blues scores 12 runs to take a 12-3 lead into the bottom half of the 4th inning. Stacy Purrier will lead off the bottom half of the 4th inning. And try to get a mini rally started. 2. High fly ball. Chris Purrier grabs 1 out. And that'll get us to Caleb Castine. He takes the ball. It's a deep left center. It's off. Oh, over the fence. That's 12-4. Had to cut that celebration short a little bit, a little language. Corey Russell goes to the right center field gap. And he hustles that big body into third base. With a triple. And that gets us to Randy Ebersole. Levine's pitch. He yanks it down into the corner. Stevens is there. It's going to be a sacrifice. And Russell will score to make it 12-5. Chug Hemingway at the plate. Bottom of the fourth. A division action in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. And it's caught by Chris Purrier. So it is now 12-5. We're heading for the fifth on viewer-supported hometown cable. This is Ian Brown leading off the top half of the fifth. And he lines it into left center for a leadoff single. There's Chris Purrier. Pitch from Tatro is taken for a ball. Two-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Strike two. Two. And Tatro delivers. It's a line shot, base hit. Knocks it down. Let the ball play him. A little too casual with that one. Here's Jocko DeMars Sr. And he's got a base hit right up to straightaway center. It's going to score 2. And he's looking for 3. He's going to be out. He's out. Good relay to get him. Kyle Rock is hitting for Scott Lemaire. Hits it to Laporte. 2 down. And I'll get us to Scott McCormick. Russell will take it unassisted. Good hustle by the big guy. We're heading for the bottom of the fifth. It's 14-5. Labatt's Blue leading Big Earl's Restaurant / Plattsburgh Bass Club. Mark Tatro hits a line shot to Jocko DeMars Jr. We have 1 down. We're in the bottom half of the fifth. This is Chris Booten. It's a back to Levine. Nice look what I got. Over to Hawk Purrier. We have 2 down. Now back to the top of the order and Jared Purrier. Missed by about 3/8 of an inch. 1 ball and a strike. Levine delivers. Base hit. Purrier will settle for 1. Here's shortstop Kyle Purrier. Two and 0. Might be a 3-0 pitch here. And hit deep. And Jocko DeMars Jr. makes the catch. Slips on the dew-covered grass. Nothing across for Big Earl's Restaurant, Plattsburgh Bass Club. The score remains 14-5. Labatt's Blue after 5 full on viewer-supported hometown cable. – Here's Kevin Levine leading off the 6th inning. Takes a strike. Labatt's Blue enjoying a 9-run lead off Tetro's glove. Jared Perrier fires to Russell for the out. 1 down. It is indeed 14-5. Here's Mike Welk for 1 out. Chops it to third. Nice pickup by Eversole. Fires to Russell. 2 down. With a couple of guys on deck who've hit home runs in each of their last 2 at-bats, you want to get Tom Perry out this inning. Tom Perry at the plate. It's a high can of corn to Mayette. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 14-5, Labatt's Blue leads. Donnie Laporte leads off the bottom of the 6th with a fly out to Neil Stevens. 1 out. And it'll get us to the Earl's left fielder, Jason Mayette. 14-5, Labatt's Blue leading. Mayette hits it deep. Stevens back. It's out of here, and he was halfway out too. So Mayette hits one over the left field fence to make it 12-6. Actually, it's 14-6. Now Stacy Perrier at the plate. Pitch from Levine is swung on and hit to left center. Jocko DeMars Jr. grabs. We have 2 down. Caleb Castine is singled and homered. He takes it outside for a ball 1. There's a strike. Hits it on the line. Off the glove of DeMars. He's going to go to second as the throw is high. He's in there at second base. Good hustle. That's 2 bases out of it. A line shot. Off the glove of Jocko DeMars Jr. Castine at second. And Corey Russell at the plate. A new kid on the block. Pops it up, out of play, strike 1. It's playable for Stevens. He'll grab it. And we're going to go to the 7th inning, 14-6. Labatt's Blue leads. Looking for his 3rd consecutive home run. Jocko DeMars Jr. flies out deep to Donnie Laporte. We have 1 out in the 7th. It is 14-6 in favor of the team at the plate. Looking for his 3rd consecutive home run. Neil Stevens steps in. He pops up. Mayette has to hurry. He almost overran it. Timed it perfectly. Jason Mayette, 2 down. And that'll get us to David Hawk Perrier. On the ground to Kyle Perrier. Over to Corey Russell. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing across for Labatt's Blue. Plattsburgh Bass Club, Big Earl's Restaurant. They need 8 to tie, 9 to win. Otherwise, they are tied with 3 losses on the season with Labatt's Blue when this one's over. We're heading for the bottom of the 7th. Randy Eversole at the plate. Chops it to short, excuse me. Perry over to first. We have 1 out here in the 7th. 14-6. Labatt's Blue leads. And I'll bring up Chug Hemingway. 8-run lead for the Blue Men. Hemingway flies out to Stevens. We have 2 outs. I got a guy named Mike Cote. He's going to be batting for Tatro. First time we've seen him hit for Big Earls. Pitch from Levine. Hits it through the left side, so his hometown cable debut is successful. He is on with a 2-out single. And Chris Booten has a chance to make the last out. Levine's pitch. Just barely outside, ball 1. Strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Up the middle, base hit. Boutin keeps the game alive. Cody stops at second. We've seen 8-run, 2-out rallies before, but they're hard to come by. Jared Perrier, the batter, takes a strike. Back to Levine, he knocks it down, goes over to Perrier for the out. So 14-6 will be the final. The Labatt's Blue team defeats the Big Earls Restaurant Plattsburgh Bass Club team for the 2nd time this year, and they are tied. 2 of their 3 losses have come at the hands of the Blue Men. So that's the way it was on this Bastille Day, July 14th, 2010. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw, this is TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.